Hello, this is the video for the 8th assignment in CS4900 at Ohio University, and this assignment deals with implementing a frustum culling mechanism in our renderer, which will optimize rendering by not rendering objects that we physically can't see. So if we go ahead and run what I've made here, we'll get right into it. So I put some objects about the world. You can see there's a car down there, a couple boxes, some asteroids, a rock, this massive space gate thing, a satellite, and a cube. I also have a rotating car over here. In the upper left corner, you can see which objects are currently rendered, and right now you'll have to take my word on it, but by pressing 1, we can change the frustum calling to a fixed point over here. You'll notice this is where the cube was, and we can move it about to see things rendering that's not necessarily with our camera. We can see things popping in and out of existence with this new frustum. With the camera, it's a little bit different. We'll be able to see things way up close. Like the near plane is really close to where we're at. But you can see with the this point here, it can't see itself because I moved the near plane upwards, so it's always behind the near plane. It just rotates about that. So I'll show off some stuff here. We can lock it in place by pressing 2, and other than that, this thing will follow your X and Y coordinates. It won't follow your Z coordinates, so it's always going to look in the same direction. If we lock it there, we can see this card coming in and out of existence because its bounding box is slightly entering this site area. So it's going to be, it's like it could be seen, it could not be, it just kind of depends on when this rotates out. If we go into camera frustum mode, we can get that to trigger here as well. If you notice in the top left corner, right here, this thing's popping in and off of the list. So even though we can't see it because my field of view doesn't perfectly match what my field of view actually is, this is turning invisible again, and you've seen it with like this. There are a couple of objects that aren't, here. This box never gets sighted. It's too far away. It's not underneath the thing at all. And likewise, this cube will never get rendered because it's stationary, and this space gate is much too high. You can see all that just by examining the frustum down there. There's no way any part of these could ever be within the sight if this range is all you can see. And that just helps speed things up, especially if they're more complex than a simple cube. If you don't render them, you don't have to spend all that time and resources.